Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2021 mid-month general readings. We are looking at the last 2 weeks of May, and this reading is for the fire sign of our lovely lions, Leo. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this video. For watching any and all of the videos, hitting that subscribe button. It does help. Liking, sharing, your support, donations, comments, feedbacks, reaching out for personal readings, all very welcome and greatly appreciated, and many blessings back to you for them. So this reading is for Leo for the last 2 weeks of May 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Leo. It's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Leo. Of course, it's a general reading, so it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs for additional insight and perspective. And if you find that any of the readings, the general readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something for yourself or maybe as a gift for someone else, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow. You'll see some contact details for me, my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me directly. I can usually respond within the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings, and I do readings full time, so I'm pretty diligent about scheduling personal readings as timely as possible. So message me if you're interested. Okay, Leo, let's see what the last 2 weeks of May have in store for you. I am using Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with, I believe it's Legacy of the Divine Tarot. No, Gateway to the Divine. Have all my boxes up there and all my decks out here. Yeah, Tarot of Dreams and then Gateway to the Divine. Okay, Leo. Last 2 weeks of May for Leo. We begin with the Six of Coins, followed by the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Wands, followed by the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, followed by the King of Wands, and from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the last 2 weeks of May is the Ace of Wands. So the overall energy is a new beginning, an exciting new beginning, passionate, fiery, creative, inspirational. Because, frankly, Leo, it looks like you're just tired, done, overwhelmed, perhaps with being breadcrumbed in a certain way. Now, in terms of the area of your life, this is a general reading, so it might be in a relationship, love and romance, or otherwise. It might be in a work or career project situation. You know, the Six of Coins, I feel like you're thinking about a new beginning, or there may be one coming in because you're tired of a currently existing situation. You're just kind of tired, done, overwhelmed, done with it. We do have the Six of Coins with the Ten of Wands here. The Six of Coins is a card about giving and receiving, and on the surface it can represent, sometimes it can represent giving a gift or receiving a gift, but it often is called the breadcrumb card because it typically shows a person who has plenty of wealth. They're weighing out all their wealth, and they're periodically giving away a coin or two here or there. In some decks, they're throwing a few coins out the window to these hands. They're not even portrayed as actual people, just hands waiting to get them. They obviously have a lot to give, but they're only giving a very little, perhaps at their own convenience. So it's often considered the breadcrumb card because it represents somebody who could give more but isn't. It can also represent somebody taking more than they're willing to give, or taking more than they're given. I mean, you know, it depends on the spread, right? But I'm really distinctly getting that sort of breadcrumb feeling here, like somebody's giving you a person, place, or situation. A person or situation is giving you, you know, they could be giving you more, but they're not. And you're kind of done with that. With it, we have the Ten of Wands, which is, You know, tens represent a cycle end or a cycle fulfillment in the tarot. That's what the number 10 numerically means. So the 10 holds the most of the energy of that suit. The 10 of Wands is fire energy, so this is the most of that. And here in the 10 of Wands, it's a card that can represent feeling tired, done, overwhelmed. This needs to be done. Been carrying this burden long enough. And then we have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The Two of Wands, decisions, being at a crossroads. It usually represents, so the card preceding this, of course, is the Ace of Wands, which is that new beginning, that new spark. So chronologically after that, of course, is the Two of Wands. Twos can represent duality and crossroads, needing to make a decision. Which way do I go? Which way do I move? What do I need to do? So the Ace of Wands is like a new inspiration. It's like starting off in a new way that has, you know, more enthusiasm and zest and excitement for life and exuberance to it. Here in the Two of Wands, we then, because the tarot is a journey, we then, okay, what do I need to do in order to continue to fulfill that Ace of Wands? How do I need to I want this new beginning. How do I move? What do I need to do to enact this, to move this thing forward? That's where we are here with the Two of Wands. And the Knight of Swords is the conversation maker. He's sometimes referred to as the mailman of the tarot. He brings in news, information, conversation, and action about information, right? So there's a conversation here. And then we have the Three of Cups, which has this highly social energy to it. It can represent getting out, spending time, social time, you know, with other people, your close friends, your tribe, your circle, or positive connections in your social community as well. It represents really enjoying time spent with people with whom you're in alignment with. It's also a card that can represent social party time. And with it is the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This can be you. This could also be another fire sign or somebody who manifests like a fire sign as well. So let's clarify this Ace of Wands. You may be receiving some kind of gift or offering from someone during this time period, Leo, but it's just not good enough, or it's more of the same little bits, you know. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles, hard work. The Ten of Pentacles, long-term stability and security, often connected to home and family. And the Four of Wands, which also is one of the happy home cards, strongly connected to home, family, friends, celebratory events with family and friends as well. Let's clarify a little bit more. Let's clarify the Six of Coins. What's being given or offered here? The Ace of Cups and the Devil. So the Ace of Cups is also a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, new love, romance. It might be new love and romance for some of you. A renewal in an already existing situation, but with the Devil, and this feels like an already existing situation. Because the Devil represents negative cycles. It's a card that often comes up for addictions, mental health issues, toxic relationships. It represents a cycle that we're caught in, meaning it's something that's been going on for some time and it's not good for us, or it's become unhealthy for us. But there's also something tempting and alluring that kind of keeps us kind of stuck in that same cycle around and around again. And with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Coins, this is like, it feels like this is probably going to resonate more as a relationship reading for a lot of you, but it could be a work situation too. There might be money involved here with the Eight of Coins and the Ten of Coins. It feels like this is a cycle, regardless of the specific area of life. For example, a relationship, because that's the easiest one to connect it to here. It's like a relationship where you're giving more than you're getting back from the other person or situation. And just when you start complaining a lot, or just when you know, feel like it's time for you to break away, that's when the other person or situation, they come back, you know, okay, well, let's do this and let's do that and let's fix it this way. It's like they come across with some conciliatory gesture, or okay, let's do this, or I'm going to do better. But it's the same cycle, and it just keeps repeating over and over and over again. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Although we don't really need to. It's kind of easy to see why somebody would be worn out in this situation. It's just the same thing playing out over and over and over again. Oh, let's start again, or let's do this, and this will make it better. But it never is. It's never enough. It's kind of like the starvation equivalent of a relationship. They give you just enough to keep you standing upright, but not enough to make you feel fed or nurtured or appreciated. It could be that way in a work situation too. Let's clarify that Two of Wands. My phone is making all kinds of noises. Sorry about that. Two of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands, travel, communication, movement forward. And the Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away, turning your back on something. So the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords, so you're trying to figure out how to have this new beginning, if this new beginning is possible, or how do I do that? It looks like there's going to be a conversation involved with this, with you or the other side or the other person, and it's about, some of you, it's about actually having made the decision that you're ending something and you're turning your back on it, and you're leaving, or you're making plans to do that. Some of you, this could be read too as sort of an ultimatum, like having a conversation with someone that says, look, you know, I can't, this cycle is too much. I can't have this happening over and over and over again. I'm unhappy in this situation. And if there's no movement, then I'm out of here. Some of you, part of the offer or invitation you might be getting, especially if it's in a relationship, might be to, okay, we can fix this by taking a trip. Let's go have fun somewhere. Let's go, you know, but again, it just feels like it's surface stuff. It's like they're trying to, it's like they're trying to deal with a severed artery by putting a Band-Aid on it, you know, like it's just not, I don't know, like it's not good enough. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Because to me, this feels like somebody's fed up, Leo, like Leo's fed up. And they're like, look, I'm thinking of getting out of here, getting out of this, leaving this. It's just, it's not good enough. You keep coming back with these little things, and it's just not good enough. Whether it's a relationship or a work situation, it's like you want a new beginning here that actually leads, and you're willing to do the work to put into having long-term stability and security, especially around anything that involves the home and family, whether it's your love relationship or your job relationship. It's like you're willing to put the work into it, but the other side is not. Or maybe when you grumble and complain loud enough, they throw you some kind of bone. Oh, let's do this, or here's this, or here's that, you know. Clarify the Knight of Swords. I almost feel myself getting irritated just kind of channeling the energy. The Five of Cups. What you don't have, grief and loss over what you don't have or what's been lost, even though you still do have two cups upright and full. The Ten of Wands, so we have the Ten of Wands again. Such a heavy burden. I need to be done with this. This is like done, done, done. The Five of Pentacles, insufficiency, lack, feeling not good enough, feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, feeling like you have to beg for everything that you need. Again, whether this is a relationship of some kind, like a personal relationship of some kind, or a really toxic work environment situation, you're putting the work into it, to building towards a future, but the other side is only giving the minimum, and you're like at your breaking point here. Clarify the Three of Cups. Gosh, your cards are going all over the place. The Knight of Cups. Here's the Knight charging in to make an offer to go out, an offer of a party. Yeah, this offer invitation may be to go away for a little while, or okay, she's unhappy or he's unhappy. Let me do this. Let me give him this. Here's a trip. The Three of Cups again. Yeah, let's go out and have some fun. Let's go out on a trip. Let's go out and have some fun. Here's the Queen of Wands. So there is a couple here, a King of Wands, Queen of Wands. The Four of Pentacles, the Miser card. Again, this is like, it's just not enough. Clarify the King of Wands. You know, it's interesting because when I first laid these cards down, Leo, this King of Wands, while technically it could be you, I felt like it was another person involved in this. Whether they're a fire sign or not, maybe that's just how they come across. The Emperor, sign of Aries. Yeah, somebody who... I mean, the Emperor is the power and control guy, and whether that's positive or negative depends on the Emperor himself, or the person who's, you know, the Emperor is being, whoever is being manifested as the Emperor. You know, this is somebody who is probably older, somebody's in a position of seniority status, he's built up his life, his empire, and he, you know, he's a my way or the highway kind of person. Yeah, this feels like a relationship that is unhealthy, regardless of the nature of the relationship, whether it's personal, love, friendship, or work-wise. It feels like you're in this cycle where you're the one giving and giving and giving all of the time, and you get some back, but not enough to justify either your actions or the end result here. And you've just come to kind of a breaking point. But once again, but there's something alluring about it. You know, it could be, again, a paycheck if it's a work situation, or, you know, decent pay, but having to work too hard for it, or a relationship where what keeps you there is kind of like your emotions and your heart. And just when you're on the verge of leaving, like here they come again with this other offer. Well, okay, well, here's this, you know, will you calm down if I do this, or let's go do this, or here, let's do this, and this will fix it. And it doesn't feel substantial enough, or something that's going to affect any real change over time. Let me just see, because I'm curious. Let's just see, what's the fundamental issue here? What's the fundamental problem? Although I think it has something to do with the balance of giving and receiving. And Five of Wands, yes, fighting over the same thing over and over again. The Seven of Pentacles, what work you put in versus what you've gotten out to show for it. And the Six of Pentacles, again, the breadcrumb card. Lots of repeating cards here. That's the basis bone of contention. The fundamental issue here, it seems like, Leo, is one of you, probably Leo, probably you, are giving and giving. You're willing to do the work. You're willing to put in the work for the long-term stability and security, but it's not getting you anything. It's only getting you the surface appearance of what you want. It's kind of like giving a starving child a candy and a toy. Yeah, it's nice in the moment, but it's not what they really need. You know, what they really need is love and nourishment and security and stability. And it's just not being gotten here. So let's just take a look and see if there's any advice or guidance or final messages from Spirit for Leo as to what to do, or any messages. Anything else Spirit wants to tell Leo here? The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. The Tower, an unexpected, unforeseen event, major changes. Spirit is bringing in major changes. The Ace of Pentacles, for a brand new beginning, maybe a more practical beginning. It could be a new job, moving, relocating, a new anything, a new project. The Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Wow, I don't see this combination too often. This is God's Spirit, angels, and guides affecting major changes, big changes that are going to be giving you a practical new beginning. If it's a job and you're looking for a new job, this is a new job, a new position, something something perhaps coming out of nowhere or unexpectedly. If it's a relationship, it's just the same thing. It doesn't feel like there's much that you have to do here in terms of practical advice. It feels like probably within a fairly short period of time. I mean, we're only looking at a short period of time anyway, 2 weeks. But it feels like Spirit, very much that Spirit is telling you that they are going to be affecting a major change here, an unexpected change. And that change, regardless of what it is going to be in your best interest for your ultimate joy and fulfillment and a new beginning for you. Because Spirit loves you, right? They want what's best for you. And it looks like they're going to be stepping in to affect some kind of change here, because that Devil card too, it's a very difficult cycle to break out of. And it may be for some of you, Leos, that Spirit is just going to step in and affect it. Well, it looks like Spirit's going to step in regardless, but particularly if you've been the one having a difficult time breaking free of this cycle. And I mean, the Tower, this is a general reading, not a personal reading, so the Tower can represent a lot of things. It could be, that the situation ends by something beautiful and new coming in for you to take. It could be that the other side or the other situation or person has an epiphany of some kind. It could be a variety of different things. Open yourself up to Spirit and go where you feel Spirit is compelling you to go, but it also looks like they're going to have a pretty big hand in affecting changes here. So Leo, that is your messages for the last 2 weeks of May. I hope you found it useful in some way. Again, if any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal reading, maybe you want to take a deeper look at something for yourself or as a gift for someone else, email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact details by clicking on the description link below. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, be blessed. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.